up, what's up, Aries? This is Queen of Bell coming to do your May and June 2020 reading for you guys. I'm sorry that it's a little late. I was getting my energy together and stuff, and I'm going through a lot as well, but mainly it was more of a grounding period for me. All right, you guys, so we're going to do it actually a little different. I'm going to actually take out the Astro Intuitive forecast, but in my experience with the last two videos, it didn't quite cut it down, but it did make the pick a card a little bit more in depth as I did in the tarot. So I'll actually timestamp those, timestamp everything that I do, so you can actually just go to whatever you choose or watch the video straight through. All right, before I jump in, please go and subscribe, you guys. Click that notification bell as well as like the video so we can get more streams. We're going to do it like almost like we did it the previous month. We're going to start off with the intuitive forecast. Then we're going to do the love confetti. Then we'll do your charms. Then your then the confetti, then the astrology dice. Then pick a card, pile 1, pile 2, and or pile 3. Any pile that you're drawn to for your tarot and advice. I was drawn to put the actual astrology dice on top of the piles. So please pick what you're drawn to, because there's some things that I've already see that can actually give me a little bit more in depth with you guys, what you guys choose. So just keep that in mind as well. All right, so let's jump into your intuitive forecast. Okay, so intuitively, what I got when I did the pre-shuffle for you guys is that for some of you, you're dealing with issues with possibly family. Okay, you could be dealing with issues with family. I did also, it's possibly family, children, and what you value as well. Your inner vessel, what you're putting in your vessel, your creativity, and it's possibly not even issues. It's just these are things that will arise in the month of May and June, and some of this energy has already started to come to fruition. I did notice when I did start this reading, I selected an incense for you guys, and I selected the breaks all incense. So there's a lot of things that you guys just want to be dismantled out of your life, whether it's internal or external. There's a lot of things that you just want to be dismantled. I actually was drawn to use the red sage here, which burned out before I could, smudge. But it was more like you guys are really clearing out negative energy in your life right now. I do get a lot of just stabilization, like trying to stabilize your day-to-day routines, trying to stabilize your health, trying to stabilize your values, your beliefs, get purged negative energy, balance out your relationships. For those of you single, you're trying to balance out your life to bring in not just relationships, but I do get friendships as well as like just really just like loyal ass partnerships. I really think that you guys are really purging deceptive beings out of your life and deceptive situations that deal with energy where you cannot completely just toss it away right away. You guys are learning how to deal with these situations. And really trying to like get your money up. I'm getting like, I really get some manifestation of money. Let me see if I have any downloads. Okay, so I did just get like, you guys need to be grateful and gracious. Okay, grateful for what you have, how far you come. Acknowledge how far you came. Actually acknowledge it and honor it. Living your truth. Live in the fact if you've been a type of person and you've changed, honor that, like honor the change. Honor, if you was like, for instance, if you were deceptive yourself and you have deceptive ways about you or manipulative ways, and you've changed and you acknowledge those things, acknowledge that, because those are learning experiences for you. Not only to see other people's deception, but to know where you're going in your future and where you want to be, because I really feel like you guys are changing your energy because you're trying to manifest the bag. You're trying to manifest your happiness. You're trying to manifest balance. Okay. I do get that for some of you, it's a strong just balancing energy, and as well as career energy as well. You guys are really, really focused on your career. So you may be focused on your image. That's why, health is coming up. But more of, I think you guys are really learning how to like incorporate these things in your day to day, to where you are really seeing results, or you will be incorporating it so you can see results, whether it's spiritual, whether it's, because I don't it's funny because with Leo and Sagittarius, I got a lot of spiritual energy. With you guys, I really feel like the energy that you're manifesting is actually physical. Like this is physical um, energy that you're trying to manifest into your life, like money, um, routine, day to day, health, fitness, beauty, the way you speak to people, the way they speak to you, creating boundaries, creating balance, having a stable relationship, or letting go relationships that's not stable, really breaking down the things that you feel like that is no longer good in your life. Now, some of you may be very spiritual, but this is not a spiritual energy to me. I really feel like you guys are really, really, really conflicting with some of you that are in relationships that's toxic. It's like you're acknowledging, like, this is not what I want. And you desire more out of life. You're desiring, and you're kind of rebelling against it in a sense. Like, I really feel like you guys are really you're probably dealing with toxic friendships, toxic relationships, or just things that you just feel like that's no longer in alignment. Even if you don't identify them as toxic, it's just like you're no longer in alignment with what I'm doing and what I'm trying to manifest. And I think that it's time for us to, like, create some boundaries here or part our ways. Okay, so let's jump into your, as well as with your kids too. For those of you with kids, you're really trying to balance it out, and some of you are really trying to get used to having your kids and things at home as well, and how to incorporate that in your day to day, because that's not taking your focus off of manifesting what you want out of your life, whether it's the bag, the career, the health, the fitness, the bomb body, the way you look, the way you speak. Like, you're trying to, I want it all. You're trying to break all this bad energy because you want it all. Okay, so let's jump into your love confetti. All right, so this love confetti is not going to be for everybody. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. I don't know what's going on with the throat chakra with this video. Maybe you guys need to speak up about something. But if it resonates, take it. What don't resonate, leave it. There's plenty other divination tools here for you, for your situation. All right, jumping in. Okay, so I do feel like for someone, you're coming off as like the perfect mate, especially if you're a male. You're coming off as very attractive, very stable. Your values are increasing. Your coin is increasing. Even if you're a female, you're coming off as like in charge of your business, like in charge of your looks, in charge, and it's probably a very masculine energy that you're exuding, but it's a very like magnetic energy, but really for the men, like, you're coming off as like the perfect husband. Your values is increasing. But I do feel like, for whether you're male or female, that there's a need for you to flirt but create boundaries, because you're not easy. You're not someone that can be toyed with, especially with your values increasing, and your love of self is increasing. Because even if you were the type that were very promiscuous before, and you played the game and it wasn't a problem, you are feeling like what you have is sacred, what you have is holy, like, and it's not to be shared with everyone. Like, so even if the person is beautiful or handsome or whatever the case may be, it's like, no, you have to be a person with substance. You have to be a person that's divine, or you have to be something, you just with some substance, just for me to even deal with you. Like, I could find any type of pretty woman or pretty handsome man, but you need to have some substance for me to even talk to you, So I do get that energy too. So just create those boundaries with individuals. I do feel like for someone, there's an ex coming back, that's possibly moving back. This is possibly a Taurus or a Gemini person that's moving back, and is more of, they're moving back to your, like, they possibly, you guys left on good terms, you guys went on your ways, whether they like left, went to college, or just left town or moved away or left for a job or whatever the case may be, and they're possibly moving back. This possibly could be someone that you communicate with very, very well, possibly even someone from your neighborhood, or you guys have mutual friends. Okay, I do feel like for someone, if you're not into sports, there's a need for you to learn sports, whether you're male or female, because that type of energy, it really does not matter. I'm noticing there is some females that is into, sorry, I need to put in my charger before, oh crap. There's some females that's into sports and some males that's not into sports. Ooh, sorry, you guys. There's some females that's into sports and some males that's not into sports, and there's just a need for you to learn, so you can be so you can know something that they love, so they can actually be interested in what you love, because it has to be a give and take, right? Okay, so definitely, and it'll be a good conversation starter. Whoa, hold on. I feel like that resonated for someone because the camera started moving. But definitely, I really feel like there's things that you're going to have to compromise with, whether it's sports or something else. Like, you're going to have to learn something about what they love if you want them to be interested in what you love, because it's a give and take. Okay, if you're single, there's someone claiming you, okay? So there's possibly someone that you communicate with that you're not as serious about, but you have probably liked this person or spent a lot of time with this person, even probably has been intimate with this person, and it's possibly that this person is a polar opposite for you. There is a need for you to they're possibly claiming you, and there's a need for you to clear that energy, because even though there's you share energy with someone and you are intimate with that person, that still doesn't take away from the fact that that energy is still there. So if you are single and you are trying to still keep that energy field open to invite someone in that is more of your liking, you're coming off as available because someone is claiming you and putting, like, kind of like projecting their energy onto you. This person is possibly a Gemini person, or someone that's on the Gemini Taurus cusp, but definitely someone that is a polar opposite of you. For someone, there is a partner that is not as financially stable right now, but they don't have any desires to change. And I really feel like you've been pressuring this partner, or probably not even pressuring, just it's been a topic of discussion. This person could be possibly a Taurus or Gemini person, or someone with those type of traits in their chart, or this just could be someone with that type of energy. But it's like, this also could be the topic of discussion that you are bringing to the forefront. Like, what do you value in life? What are your goals? What are your plans? Like, what are your spiritual belief systems? Don't you desire more? Don't you want to possess more? And it's like their contentment is making you question if you want to move forward with this person. And I really feel like with Venus being in retrograde during this Gemini season, this is going to be something that's going to come up, because it's going to be a reflection period for you to basically make a decision if you want to move forward with the relationship, or if you're just going to take a break from it. Like, I honestly feel like that is going to be something that's going to come up. And this is whether it's a male or a female that you're inquiring about. But I definitely feel like for some of you, you want something in depth, and it's not all like the energy I got from here is not totally spiritual. I really feel like it's just like you don't want to start a business. You don't want to own your own business. You don't want to, you don't want more. You don't want more assets, or maybe because you're at home now, you're finding out like that you're taking care of everything. You didn't dwell on it before because you were at work and you had, but now you're at home with the person. It's like, okay, so I'm going to do everything. And, where are we going? How are we going to manifest? Are we going to manifest together? Are we going to change together? It's a lot that's coming up as far as values, beliefs, possessions, what you possess, really trying to communicate these things, and you might be feeling like you're hitting a brick wall. All right, you guys, so let's jump into your charms. All right. All right, Aries. Put these charms out here for you. All right. Okay. So just by looking at these charms, I do see that for some of you, you are really, if you have not started already, I really feel like you've already gotten to the point, just with this feather right here, of desiring the change of self, the way you look, the way you wear your makeup, what you're wearing, how you want your life to look like, whether you're going to deal with some chaotic shit or not, like, whether you're going to just let the everything just crumble. Really just feel like, you're not giving that much energy. You're really letting things fall. Like I'm hearing like, like you're letting the pieces fall where they fall. You're letting people show you who they are. You're really just allowing it, and you're really like enjoying being yourself right now. Like enjoying your life, enjoying being yourself. I do get that energy. For some of you, you are really some of you are manifesting some type of corporate job, or you're really not giving something that was energy that was heavy, because we do have Saturn here, but it's turned over. So if you're dealing with a corporate situation or a legal situation or something like that, where there's some rules or restrictions around it, I really feel like you are very, very like in a happy space still. Like it's like you're not letting it bother you. Like it's like it could have bothered you before. You could have been very, very vocal about it before, but I really feel like that is no longer something that you are bothered by, like you're not, and you're winning. We do have the slot machine here. I really feel like you're winning when it comes to balancing out your emotions, when it comes to how you are perceiving yourself. I really feel like you're winning, and you are manifesting money. Some of you are probably even like, if you were gambling, probably hitting it, like, like really just like manifesting the money that you desire. I do feel like for some of you, you may be thinking about, you could be really just kind of like thinking about your health, thinking about respiratory conditions and things like that. But I really feel like that's more along the lines of concerned about wasting your energy, because it's lungs there. But it's like, I really feel like it's your subconscious about how are you putting energy out there? How are you, like, who are you letting into your aura? How you like, are they resonating with you on a soul level? Because the lungs is a part of the heart chakra, so it's like, are they resonating with you on a soul level? Like you're really, really thinking about things right now that you didn't think about before. And if you thought about it before, you still let things kind of fall, like, do its own thing and stuff like that. Okay, so I do get some energy of you guys being very, very, very creative. Some of you are really being very creative, because we do have your energy, you know, here as well. But it's like I really feel like you guys are really reaping the rewards of your creativity. You are definitely letting negative things go. Some of you are cooking more, creating things, creating recipes, creating not, and I really feel like this cookbook is not just food. I'm getting like you're being very creative, whether it's food, whether it's creating a product, whether it's whipping something up, whipping up some lyrics, whipping up something and putting it on social media. Definitely channeling that strong energy of like just creation and really trying to build something. Like you're really trying to build something, and you're on the right track in doing so too. It's live, laugh, and love, and it's in reverse. I really feel like you want this energy to be inside and out. Like, you know, like you want it to also exude in your love life too. Like you don't want to be doing something and your partner is not doing it, or you don't want a partnership, like whether you're single or not, like you just want it to be, you want it to be happy, you know, you want that energy to be in. And if you're in a relationship that you're not as happy, you're being very vocal about it, because I'm getting a strong energy of just being vocal. You do have someone, for someone, this is not for everybody. Someone is really projecting very negative energy on you, and even possibly your children, trying to stop your elevation. So this could also be, because that is my charm for some dark magic, and dark magic is not just like, you know, oh, like bad. It's just, it could be like people projecting a very, very, very negative energy on you, or it can actually be someone seeking out doing some type of alchemy against you, and you have to up your vibration for you to block it. You have to even do some protection work and, you know, smudge, and that's probably why I chose the red sage for you guys, which is basically white sage with dragon's blood. But it's like, definitely, I really feel like because you're embodying this energy of you're looking good, and you are you're looking good and you're doing good, you know. And even if you're doing bad, there is someone that's looking at you as you're taking a situation, or you're taking your energy and you're making the best of it, and it's like they're trying to block it. So you've been feeling like, you know, you want to live your life, you want to laugh, you want to, you know, you're still in the space where you can do so. It's just that there is some negative energy around you that you're putting to the side. But I really feel like you guys are very, very highly intuitive, and you know what you need to put to the side. Like you are very aware that this needs to be put to the side, because we also have the heart here, and this is letting me know that you guys are doing a lot of heart healthy activities. It does give me an energy of working out, like working out, getting your stuff together. For some of you, you are getting for some of you that's into entertainment, you are about to have something to say, because we have the mic here, and I really feel like you're saying something, you know, like it's like you're speaking up about something, like you're getting your mind right. And it seemed like once you get in your mind right, you're getting everything together. I'm getting the energy of there is you're coming from a soul level, you're coming from substance, like, you know, like when you rap, you come from you have actually have something to say. When you sing, you have something to say. When you speak, you have something to say. And I really feel like that is not being embraced, or is like someone that's jealous around you. This could also be a jealous a Virgo person, but it's someone that's jealous around you that don't like it, you know, because we do have we do have the throat chakra here, and we have the heart chakra. You know, so there is something that's trying to drain this energy out of you. You may even have some naysayers around you, like that ain't hot or something like that, or what you doing, what you just created, that's not it. But I really feel like you're creating something. I get a strong creation, like, you know, creating energy, and it's coming from a deep, deep place within you, and it is going to be something big. Okay, like whatever it is something big, because it's coming straight from your heart. It's coming straight. Even when you work out, it's coming from a really like strong energy of you just being, that's you. Like, you know, like people are starting to see the real you, and they jealous of the real you, but that's not your concern of them being jealous of you. Your concern is you using your judgment to be aware of that energy, knowing how to block and create boundaries with that energy, as well as if you have those people around you, you need to keep your business to yourself. You need to move in silence. You hear me? All right, let's move on. Okay, so for some of you, you got people from the past that's popping up. We got Boo here. Okay, maybe it's a Boo. Hey, Boo, you know, like, you know, but it's somebody that popped up from like, where the fuck you, I mean, you know, where you been, you know, like where you come from, you know, like dang. And it's probably like a partner, someone that wants to bring balance, you know. And it could be something also for those of you that does not resonate with. It could be something that comes up from a partnership or a past or a legal situation that's kind of like kind of unpredictable, you know, and it pops up and you have to balance it out. You will be balancing it out. Definitely. I really feel like for some of you, you're getting out of a space like of like really balancing out of an energy that is like asking and desiring, not just asking, but desiring the people around you to accept you and love you. You know, I really, it's like, please love me. Like, you know, it's like the dog, like, you know, maybe clingy, you know, like clingy little dog. That was a bad interpretation of a dog. You know, don't judge me. But, you know, like, I really feel like you are getting in the energy of like really, you know, not like, desiring someone to love you because you love yourself, you know, and it's really transforming you, and it's really bringing a balance. Like, even with your creative endeavors, you're not seeking people to like it, you know, you like it, and you know that it's going to be something big. And guess what? It is going to be something big because it's coming from your soul. For someone, you're ending a relationship possibly with a Gemini person. This also could be just someone that is a polar opposite, or someone that is represents a old part of yourself. You're ending that. This also could be just ending communication that's very negative. Like, if you're on the more positive side, you're ending the negative, you know, like it could be simply that energy. And we also have someone possibly balancing something out or ending something with a Cancer person. But this also could be ending things with family, ending things that's very, very not in alignment, or creating boundaries, you know, because when I say ending things, it could be just simply you creating the boundaries with people that they cannot cross, and there's a hard line, they won't be able to cross it. Matter of fact, they'll stop coming in your space, and that's probably why I selected this breaks all incense. You're going to get to the space where those boundaries is going to be hard, and really hard for them to cross. Like, extremely hard for them to cross. Like, it's going to be like really like some energy of like, you know, like it's impenetrable, you know, like they won't be able to penetrate you and do the things that they used to do, because I'm getting a yin yang, that zen, like, and you're not probably even on that spiritual stuff. It's just like, fuck all the bullshit, stay away from me. Like, you know, like, if you're gonna come with that bullshit, get on, you know, like I'm getting that type of energy too. For some of you, you're trying to because we do have the passport in reverse. I really feel like this is some coping energy. You're becoming okay with things are changing right now. You had a lot of plans, you had a lot of travel, you had a lot of things that you had in place, and things are not happening like you want them to happen, but that's okay. And I really feel like you are coming to terms with that being okay. Yeah, someone I really feel like you're coming into some energy of um you're so you like it's because that's a sewing machine. I really feel like you're reaping some good rewards. You know, like I don't get a bad energy. Like you're reaping, like for some of you, it's like whatever if you're putting good things out there, you're getting good things. If you're putting bad things out there, you're getting bad things. I really feel like that's the energy that's coming, like more of reaping what you sow, but it's manifesting in your day to day. Like whatever you're putting together is manifesting in your day to day, and you're kind of like really going with the flow. Because I really feel like for some of you, you're tired of certain things and you want them to end. You're tired of people wanting people's validation. You're tired of the way people treat you. You're tired of your job. You want to start your own business. You're tired of a situation. You're tired of corporate environment. You're tired of a legal situation. You're tired. And you are making it very, very known that you're ending this. And also with the Pluto being retrograde, it's helping that energy, end. I really feel like for some of you, you have been chameleons in the past where you're easily adaptable to your environment. Like, I really feel like you'll even adapt to something that is not in alignment with you. Or adapt to someone that's not in alignment with you. Be with someone that you shouldn't be with. Be messing with someone that that is not in alignment. And I really feel like you guys are letting go of that energy. You no longer want to adapt. You're tired of it. You're actually staying true to self. Matter of fact, sorry guys, I have to write that down because I really feel like it's an energy of just with all of this. And it's a very, very positive energy, even if you may have not felt, because we do have the center of, we have the ladybug and it's turned over and it's right in the center. I really feel like you may have not felt lucky with certain things, possibly in the past or even right now, but it's like you have a lot of gifts and you are really coming to the terms like, usually the lower vibration of Aries, you could pop off. You can be very, very, people will portray them as childish in a sense. And I really feel like that's not the energy that I'm getting. I really feel like a strong honoring, really honoring yourself, pushing forward with your goals, pushing forward with your efforts. Like you're really pushing forward and you need to stick to it because I really feel like you're ending a lot of things that's no longer serving you. A lot of things that some of you are ending. For those of you that has been drinking, I really feel like that is going to be limited because we do have, oh no, this is not, but I guess that is for someone because I said it, but this is the stomach. So I really feel like things that was I really feel like I am getting a vegan vibe. Like someone is going vegan. That's not everybody, but someone is going vegan. I really feel like you're ending things that is no longer, because that's the stomach and it's turned over in reverse. And I really feel like things that used to affect you is not going to affect you because you're going to eliminate those things. You're going to identify those things. You're going to transform. I really like this reading. I really do. Letting go of bullshit, like really letting go the bullshit, because this was also in reverse, but I get an energy of you're not removing the bullshit is going to be removed. You're very adamant about it, like you're very, very adamant about it. I really feel like for some of you, you are really trying to control how you feel when it comes to your belief system, because we do have the uterus here. When it comes to your belief system, when it comes to your higher education, how even your traveling, if you've been really like, itching to travel, you're trying to control the way you feel about it. And by you doing this is the fact that we have so many body organs here. This lets me know that you guys are highly affected and connected with your chakras. And if you don't know too many things about chakras, you need to look it up. I didn't notice this. Let me see it. Okay, so there is some deceit. Ooh, I didn't notice that. There is some, it's all broken at the bottom. I think it's coming out. Like, like whatever it is coming out, because it's the first time I noticed that this vowel is broken. There is some deceit when it comes from family members or friends, and it's in the family sector. So this is either people that you consider family or your family, but the fact that it's broken at the bottom, I really feel like whatever deceit that's there is coming out, which explains, and that explains with the whole Cancer thing. This also could be with a Cancer person, but I really feel like with the Cancer here and the Gemini here, this lets me know that you're ending your communication with certain people because there's some things that's gonna pop up that is not I'm hearing just not cool. Like whatever it is, it's just not cool. And I really feel like some communication is going to be ended or transformed, or I really feel a strong ending right now until you get to the space. Because I really feel like you need to balance out this energy, and for you to balance it out, I really feel like it's going to end. For some of you, you're seeking justice in a situation. That's interesting. But I really feel like you're not letting that bother you or stop you or from you moving forward. It possibly could be about a child, okay? Someone may be seeking justice about a child, but I think that you got the juice, because this is the sandworm that ate Beetlejuice. Okay, this is the sandworm that the only thing that fucking Beetlejuice was like scared of. Like he was scared of shit to go back to that sand. But it's a boy child on the back stuck to it. It's funny how these charms go. But it's a boy a child stuck in the back of it. So this lets me know that there is something that's possibly coming out. This could be about your childhood or about a child, or about a child that you know. But there is just something that is going to come out that is going to be that's going to shake up whatever is going on behind the scenes. And it's something, like I described, the whole Beetlejuice thing as something that some people don't like talking about. Like in Beetlejuice, they don't like to say his name. You can't say his name, or he's gonna bring all this destruction, and he's gonna start all this shit, and all this, like I really feel like, and it's funny, I said I wasn't gonna curse. I've been cursing. Sorry, but yeah, like I really feel like it's something, but honestly, I really do feel like for someone, your intuition is guiding you in doing this, and that's the spiritual aspect I get out of it too, because we also do have the Sagittarius here as well, and this lets me know that there's possibly a Sagittarius child that you're dealing with. This also could be just you having the focus intention to end something, or the focus intention in having and obtaining a certain amount of knowledge about a situation, or knowledge about your spiritual beliefs, or even for some of you, this could be just higher learning, period, because you're being urged to start today. Start whatever you need to, knowledge about today. There's a lot of negativity that you're ending. This is black tourmaline. This absorbs negative energy. And I really feel like you guys are really, really honoring yourself. Like you're staying true to self. You're staying true to your beliefs. You're staying true to yourself. This is a very interesting reading, and I like it. We got game over. Game over. Flip, flip, flip. Game over. Okay, I don't know about this new generation. Y'all probably don't know about that. But this gives me energy of someone, whoever is doing this, which is creating something from a soul level, spitting fire. You got some fire spitters up in here. We got some people that got a lot to say. We got people that can sing, lyrics, all that. You got people that is making our future right now. Like literally you about to change the game. I got some game over, and it's whatever you're creating. It could be you creating the next health product, or the next healthcare, or beauty product, or face cream, or whatever you're making. You're changing the game. You about to shut the game down. For others of you, this is something where it was a lot of restriction with this Saturn, possibly even contracts, things that you're no longer letting bother you. That is about to be over. Game over. The sandworm. Game over. I'm eliminated this bullshit. I'm taking over the game. That's it. Like, I'm not dealing with it. Y'all play with me this much, because I really feel like that game over is something very, very, very positive. I do get, for some of you, you are on some type of spiritual journey. This is this is the charm for very, very, very ancient, like DNA, ancient, like this is connected to, like Egypt, and, just ancient traditions, things that's like, your heritage, just connected, but, like on a royal side, this is very connected. And you're embodying this, and you're transforming it, and you're making it your own, and you're incorporating it. Whatever it is, you're incorporating it into your day-to-day life. You're incorporating it into your career. You're incorporating it when you speak, when you the way you're being perceived by the world. You're about to be perceived. You hear me? Like, for some of you, you're becoming someone that is gonna be looked up to, because we got the coin here. Y'all manifesting the dollar bill. That dollar bill, y'all. I don't know what's up with the music with me today. I don't know. Forgive me. We do have some travel here eventually, but I do feel like there is going to be some travel. I just think that this also could be switching crowds. I really feel like, this is some strong networking energy. Somebody's networking. Someone's getting to know people. Someone is really doing their damn thing when it comes to their career and what they're putting out there and how they want to be perceived, and connecting with different crowds and people that, basically go along with their cause, because there is some celebration here. There's some celebration. And for some of you, this Uranus energy, this is going to be very, very significant for you. I do feel like, you guys have some wisdom and stuff like that, but you're in the learning stages, because, turtles is all connected to that ancient wisdom. It is turned into reverse. I really feel like you're going to meet some people that's going to help you obtain the wisdom, the knowledge, I get wisdom, I get knowledge, but I also get like knowledge, not just of self, but of whatever your business practice is, whatever is going to make you go to the level that you want to go, and whatever is going to make you go and advance to the next stage of whatever you're creating. You're going to meet the people to do it, because this chapter of you guys, and I'm just going to tell you guys, we have all the chakras. You guys are in full alignment. We got the heart chakra. We have the solar plex. We have the sacral chakra. We have the spine here. You guys are awakening. You guys are awakening. So if you guys feel back pain right now, this is because you're awakening. Because I like this reading. I kind of want to be an Aries right now. This is nice. This is nice. Stay focused. Stay focused. But definitely, I feel like with Beetlejuice right here, Stranger Things right here, and one ticket, Hell, omit one ticket in reverse, as well as SpongeBob, you know, when he was taking care of those seashells. But I really feel like whatever is ending, whatever is shutting down, there is some energy of it being highly motivated by the retrograde of Jupiter. I'm getting that too. The planetary alignment, which is funny because I was drawn to put the astrology dice on top of your deck, and that's the first time I ever did that. And I wrote and, you know, like basically targeted the deck like that, like wherever it fell, that's where, you know, the dice was for. And I never did it with the astrology dice, but I think you guys are very, very highly affected by the planetary alignments right now. So if you're not into astrology, maybe you want to like a good app is Astro Matrix. They give some very, very good breakdowns of your astrology chart. You just got to play with the app a little bit, click on some things and stuff like that, so you can get a more in-depth reading. But definitely, it's a really good app. But I really feel like you guys are dealing with something that's not seen. People possibly don't know about. It's some strange ass shit going on. People don't want to talk about it. Somebody needs to go to hell for doing what they did. This possibly could be you very, very tired of dealing with the stuff by yourself and you're moving forward. Because I really feel like your pineal gland and the fact that we have the brain here along with the spine here, this is letting me know that you guys are going through some type of awakening. You guys are learning how to use your intuition and discernment in a situation. It's a very humbling experience. Very, very, very humbling experience, whatever you're going through. And it doesn't even depend on what side you're on. You know, like you were doing the shit that was in the background that people don't see and things like that. That still doesn't take away from the fact that it's a very, very humbling experience on how to deal with it, and even forgiving forgiving people and forgiving yourself and what's good for your own mental health. Like, I really feel like this is a strong transformative period, but there is a lot of things that's very strange that people is not talking about, kind of like prohibited, possibly even sinister in a sense, very, very evil things that's going on that people don't know about. It's kind of hidden. That's probably strong on your subconscious because we do have the brain here. But I really feel like for some of you, you're going through a spiritual awakening, and it's like kind of like things coming to the surface, possibly even having dreams and visions about it. Strong, vivid dreams too, especially with those charms over there. Strong, vivid dreams. And some of you are probably even exposed to people doing occult things. You're starting to notice that more people is doing it. Like people you didn't know that was doing it is doing it. That's probably what this black magic charm over here is about. But it's people that's trying to stop you from advancing. But I really feel like it's not stopping you. Matter of fact, you're going to figure it out. If someone have done something to you, you're going to figure it out and you're going to clear it. Because I really feel like there is some energy. I like this reading. Like, you guys are advancing. You got your shit together. It's a whole bunch of positive energy. It's a whole bunch of energy of just winning the bag, winning the money. You know, some of you, I wouldn't be surprised if you win the lottery with this energy. You shutting down the game with it. You shutting down the game. I like it, Aries. That's my fellow fire sign. I like it. Ooh, I like it. I got kind of hyped there. All right, let's move on to the astrology dice. I mean, no, actually the regular confetti. All right, jumping into the astrology, the regular confetti. Okay, so for some of you, you need to know you need to take your time. When it comes to your values, the things that you want to possess, dealing with situations, dealing with contracts, legal situations, things of that nature, dealing with something that's restriction, even dealing with yourself, dealing with yourself, your own advancement, your belief system, you need to take your time. For some of you, you were born shamans. You're a born shaman. You were born to heal, which is funny because we have a lot of organs here, and I really feel like you guys are really good. And are you figuring out this Taurus season that you have the ability to heal, or you have the ability to use herbs and things, roots and things like that to heal, not just the body, but the mind, the spirit, you're learning how to heal yourself, and you're going to know how to heal others. For someone that's pregnant right now, you're pregnant with a girl, or if you have someone pregnant right now, they're pregnant with the girl. You possibly got pregnant in April. But definitely, I feel like for some of you, when you started creating, you started seeing the substance of whatever you're creating. And like you've seen it this past April, and it's crazy because it's going to be a cycle. Like, with the spring equinox, like this year, from spring equinox to spring equinox to next year, you're going to notice the level that you're on, ain't nobody fucking with you. And I'm gonna just put that out there, and I don't even put in, because you got to just keep yourself humble and grounded. But you're gonna notice that you're very, very unique, because there's some strong balancing in this May. This May, you're balancing out things. Things is ending. You're going to be grateful for these things ending. You're going to be grateful for the things that's coming out. You're going to be grateful for your relationships, the relationship that come in and the relationship that leave, the relationships that's balancing out. You're going to be grateful. And it's funny because wasn't that a part of the intuitive forecast, like be gracious and grateful or something? You're gonna be very, very, like, there's some good energy. So if you've been having a downtime, you need to keep your hope and keep yourself grounded and stay true to yourself, because you have a lot of things that's coming in, and painful cycles endings, and money coming in. And if you haven't had money coming in, you're gonna figure it out. Like, literally, it's some very, very good energy here. Okay, for someone, you need to let a Capricorn go. This also could be just Capricorn type of energy. Addictions. And addictions is not just substance. Addictions is old pattern behaviors that's toxic to you. Old pattern belief systems that's toxic to you. Things that's not in alignment to where you're going. You need to let that go. Wanting to be perceived by a world in a certain view. This is Capricorn energy because it's a part of the 10th house, and the 10th house is all about the world, other people's perceptions, your career. Don't worry about that. If it's not a Capricorn, you need to not worry about that. If it's actual Capricorn, you need to let that motherfucker go, but definitely for someone, you have a very supportive dad that's willing to support you throughout all of the deception, that's willing to help support you financially, while you get your things together, while you get your career together. And for those of you that it does not apply to, you are the supportive dad, or you have a supportive male figure, or you will have someone that's very, very supportive with masculine energy, whether it's a female or a male, that is willing to help you navigate the mental, the relationships, the networking, put you up on game, and this game can come from anybody. If you don't have a father figure there directly to teach you, this game can come from anybody, but it's somebody that's going to help support you and navigate you, and they have a very, very masculine energy about them, just making you hear the right things that you need to hear. I like this reading. All right, so let's jump into the astrology dice. You guys are really setting the foundation for yourself right now. Your image, your career, what you're not going to deal with, what you need to deal with, and actually got the courage to do so too. That's interesting. Very, 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 very interesting. This shit right here, you can't make this shit up. You cannot make this up. Okay. It's actually kind of freaky sometimes. My energy be off the chain. But the 4 was already up, first off, when you guys picked the cards. Almost in the same spot. It was just right here, in the same area. You guys are really setting the foundation of how you communicate, how you think about yourself, what you value, setting the tone for the communication, creating boundaries. We got another 4. Not to mention 4-1, right? Check this out. 4-1. The fuck is going on here? And I know I said I wasn't gonna curse, but that's part of me. I'm honor me. You know, like, I know you guys are probably dealing with family, but it's a strong, you guys are really dealing, some of you're really letting go of a situation that's very, very, very toxic. Like, very toxic. The shit needs to end. You don't want no parts of it. I don't want my hands on it. Bitch, go to hell. You know, like, type of energy, you know? You're creating those strong boundaries. You are tapping into the deep subconscious. Not only that, you guys being guided by your dreams in freakish ways, though, because this reading is kind of freaky, and I'm the one that's doing it. In freaky ways, you guys are being guided, where it's unexplainable. Of how did you come to that conclusion? How do you know that? You guys are looking at signs and synchronicities. Your intuition is off the fucking charts. It's off the charts. It's actually kind of crazy, because this is another thing that's crazy. This same alignment on these dice, and y'all saw me shake these up, was on top of one of the cards. This same alignment was on top of another deck of the cards. What the hell is going on here? Your life is changing, and your intuition is on point. Things are ending that needs to end. There's strong balance coming in. When I'm telling you, your dreams are so vivid. It's like you guys are walking through the astral realm. Like, you guys, the same stuff that's going on in life is going on in your dreams. Like, and it's teaching you ways how to deal with it, possibly metaphorically, but it's off the chain. Like, you're spiritual. Like, and it's funny because I wasn't getting spiritual from you guys, but this is hella spiritual. That right there is kind of freaky. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never rolled the dice and it went and fell in the same place, and not only that, in y'all house, and that's kind of crazy. Like, I'm gonna you know, let me get a second, you guys. Okay, I'm sorry I have to take a second for that. Take your time when it comes to your advancement, because there is a lot that's going on right now within you and within your subconscious, within your dreams, what you got going on in the background with you advance. You guys are initiating, doing this, doing that. You guys are going through a strong initiation phase, as well as you guys are about to end something. The cycles is plentiful. Like, it seemed like a cycle after a cycle after a cycle after a cycle. But in the midst of these cycles, it's boundaries. You know, it's so crazy. If y'all haven't subscribed yet, I don't know why. Y'all need to subscribe, because this right here is crazy. And I know that this resonates hella, because that was kind of crazy. It's a little bit freaky, a little bit. Don't get, mad at me. It wasn't me. I'm freaked out too. It's not me, so don't blame me for it. you know, have sympathy for me, you know, like, because y'all the one that's all on this advancement stuff, like, you know, because that right there, that's something else, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all strong, y'all balancing y'all career, y'all balancing a lot of stuff right now. It's just like, yeah, and with these retrograde periods, like, y'all need to, like, honestly, my advice before I move on to the pick a card is you guys need to learn how to keep your moves to yourself. Keep your spirituality to yourself. Balance out yourself. Stop trying to help everybody. Everything that's holy is not for everybody, because there's a lot of values and there's a lot of things that's being destructed. Also, you guys need to pay attention to your South Node. And this is for the general. I know it's gonna resonate completely for a particular, you know, especially with those being the same alignments that was on the for the deck. But definitely on some serious shit, you guys are some very special people, and very, very, very in tuned, highly intuitive, and very, very creative. And I really feel like a lot of people is gonna and this is just a heart to heart, I feel like a lot of people who is who think of you that's lower vibrational is going to try to get away in the way of that. So the best thing is to keep your next move your best move, keep your moves to yourself, move in silence. And there's some very, very unpredictable changes that's going to happen. You need to look at your South Node. The South Node is actually on your chart, it says the true node, and that's your North Node. But what happens is your South Node is directly across. You actually can Google it, and you need to basically get past everything in your South Node and complete everything, learn all you can about your South Node. You can just Google it, and half of the stuff you guys are already going to complete because of how this reading is going. And that's how you get to your true node. Your true node is your future. Your South Node is your past. You need to get past the past and then go to your future, because you got a lot in your future and you about to kill it. You about to kill the future. You about to kill it off. You about to change the game. The game is over. All right, so let me jump into the pick a card. All right, you guys, if you haven't already, please go and click that subscribe button. Just a little reminder, and like this video, because I know that charm reading was kind of crazy, but we're about to jump into your own individual energies. Pick any pile that you're drawn to. Let's jump into group one. All right, you group one, you got Uranus, okay? So you're heavily affected by the planet Uranus. Uranus is right now in Taurus. So things are things that's coming in for you are very, very unpredictable, especially when it comes to your intuition. Clearing out things of the past with the South Node. As far as things that you don't see, is the blessings that's coming in, that's going to come in with this Jupiter retrograde, as well as the blessings that's coming in with this Pluto retrograde, which is helping you release things that you need to release. Okay, because you have a lot with Jupiter as well as Venus right here on the side here. This is letting me know that there is some energy that's coming in that's helping you manifest the life that you want, that's helping you with your values in very, very, very unpredictable ways. Extremely unpredictable ways. Even so, for some of you, possibly spiritual, but your intuition is very, very heightened. Your feelings about things is changing. The way you deal with things is changing. The way you deal with people, creating those strong boundaries. This is a lot of, even though Pluto is very destructive, it's kind of dismantling things that either you wanted it to be dismantled, or it's like with this Pluto being in retrograde, it's helping, like the universe is helping you, you know, the divine is helping you, God is helping you dismantle these things, like, you know, that you probably felt like you didn't have control over before, or for some of you, you just needed to find ways to, you know, do so. But it's doing it, like, you know, but in very, very, very unpredictable ways. For some of you, you might even feel like you're advocating for something, you know, because with that Uranus energy, it's a strong advocate energy that comes along with that as well. Let's see what cards you guys got. Definitely smudge, you guys. Okay, so you guys got the 5 of diamonds in reverse. This lets me know that you guys are, you see that it's like the dark side of the moon, basically. Whatever happened could have happened on a new moon. Like, you know, or this change could have happened with you where you're no longer caring about the bullshit that was going on, the dark stuff, the things that was going on behind the scenes. You've changed your perspective. You're no longer hurt or going to feel left out in the cold by this particular energy. This also could have something heavily to do with your Lilith placement in your chart. So if you look in your Lilith, look for your Lilith on your astrology chart, and whatever house that is in is possibly where you're having the energy take place. Like, for instance, like, and it's so true, because my Lilith and my situation is total in alignment of what I'm going through. That's kind of like the dark aspect of what I'm going through. So, you know, definitely look up your Lilith. Okay, you guys actually got quite a few cards that came out with you guys. You guys got the Daughter of Wands, which is like the Page of Wands. You guys got the 9 of Swords, Judgment, and the Ace of Swords. Okay. This energy helped you let this go. Okay. The Daughter of Wands is like the Page of Wands. This is someone that is very, very, and it's, you know, of course, fire as well. This is someone that is very, very intrigued by the new passions, willing to learn more about spirituality, what you're passionate about, obtain that knowledge. And this is a fast moving energy, because wands are very fast moving. We also have the 9 of Swords here, which is letting me know that you guys are getting, even though there is possibly, if you're vibrating very low, there could be a lot of anxiety there. But I really feel like this is more of you're getting messages through your dreams that is helping get through the BS, the nastiness, the, you know, illusions of things, because we have Judgment here. And with Pluto being on the side of that's kind of not seen, you are having a spiritual awakening that is making you desire change, that's making you desire the truth, getting down to the truth of a matter, using your discernment to get down to the truth of the matter. This Pluto retrograde is actually going to be very, very good for you, Group 1, because I really feel like you're going through a rebirth phase. God. And not only that, you probably will be communicating better, you know, learning how to communicate in a particular situation where you're not left out in the cold, where you're not like, you know, just kind of demanding that energy. It's really, really good. You guys got, I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. I really feel like seeing yourself. This is the third eye. With it being one eye, your eye is like, you know, transforming. I really feel like you guys are going through some type of spiritual awakening or something. There is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. There is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. You're staying true to yourself. And it's funny how the ace is 1. You're staying true to yourself. You see the affinity sign? Along with the Judgment, you're staying true to yourself. Fuck the bullshit. In any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. When I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disturbed. I like it, because I really feel like you are in alignment. You're having that rebirth where you're not letting anything get you out of character, anything change your perception, anything that's not in alignment with you, you're creating boundaries with, which I really feel like is really awesome. You guys have prohibited. in your outside world, dealing with crime, law, courts, cops, authority figures, restricted social situations, self-imposed restrictions, self-imposed restricted social situations. A negative aspect is being scared, and even if it's not any of these things, it's something that is prohibited, which is definitely tapping on the energy of that Beetlejuice and stuff being there, as well as the Stranger Things. Like, there's something that you're dealing with that's kind of behind the scenes, that is kind of have all these rules and ways you have to deal with it or something. This is what you're dealing with, and you're learning how, and you may have felt left out in the cold with it in the past, but you are having this awakening, and it's transforming the way you move. You guys have society in your inside world. Society standards no longer define you. Deprogram yourself. No limiting yourself to or for others' opinions. A negative aspect is worried about what others think. Establish. Oh, embellish. The hell? I'm like, that doesn't look, don't mind me. Out in your outside world, makeup, makeover, change of style, unique creativity, a unique personal change. A negative aspect is comparing yourself to others. And you guys have protect in your inside world. Protecting your energy, protecting your vibration, protecting yourself from spiritual attacks, smudging. I told you guys you're going to, because it fell when I was doing your reading. Smudging, stones, ritual protections, beads, prayers. A negative aspect is allowing people and situations to lower your vibrations and giving others your energy. Oh, I'm like turning around like it's like, look at that. Continue to move in silence. Even if you are being rejected, keep going. Your shine is unmatched. It's funny because I was through the whole freaking reading. Interesting, group 1. Have faith and hope, because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't yet see. Which is funny because I said that with the dice. Man, I love myself. That's crazy. Okay, and your love energies for your love music, you guys got The Dark Horse by Katy Perry. Is actually Juicy J part. She's a beast. They call that karma. Eat your little heart out like Jeffrey Dahmer. Hey, so that resonates for your situation. Sorry, I get kind of excited. And you guys got Better Days by Janet Jackson. You might want to look up to that song. It's basically her talking about how she used to sit and wonder if she's gonna be happy, and she changed her perception, and she like, today the sun gonna shine. I made up my mind. You gotta listen to the songs called Better Days by Janet Jackson. You guys got playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking, faith will bring you romance. I really feel like there is something that's coming that's very unpredictable, but you can't see it, and it's a blessing because you have came so far and you're still going. So you just need to keep going, group 1. I like it. I really do like it because I see some positive energy coming from you guys, and you guys have been through a lot, group 1. All right, so let's jump into group 2. All right, group 2, you guys got Pisces, okay? This lets me know that whatever energy that you were dealing with, and it's possibly the same prohibited type of situation, or whatever that's going on over there, that was with those charms, because I think it definitely has something to do with that. There will be justice and there will be balance, okay? You're very, very balanced. things may not go exactly like you think they're supposed to go, but they are going to move forward. And these retrograde periods and the energy of the planets is definitely going to help you move and navigate this situation, because I do feel like you guys are balancing out your subconscious. You're balancing out how you feel. I'm sorry, I got all these texts. Sorry about that. You're balancing out how you feel. You're balancing out your communications. I do feel like with this particular group, there's a lot of networking. For some of you, you will be getting in the mental health field. And for some of you, you're tapping into people's minds. Like your career is going to be, even if you're like into the entertainment, it's like what you say, people is going to really tap into that inner knowing of themselves. Like it's going to start, whatever you're doing, you're transforming. Things that you don't see is things is going to come improve. This retrograde season is in Gemini, and through Gemini, it's funny because this reading is for May and June. So that's basically Gemini season, with a little bit of Cancer, but it's still Gemini season. And I really feel like you guys are definitely, what you don't see is things transforming, communications transforming, things coming out, things about your subconscious transforming, as well as the money. So if you have money and values, so if you haven't been having such like great luck when it comes to like building your business, or what you value, or improving in your spirituality, or whatever the case may be, those things are transforming behind the scenes and you don't see it. Even situations that's a part of that, like you've been having stagnant communication and things not working out, and deceptive communication, there's things that's going to be thrown completely out, and there's things that's going to be transformed completely. And it's like you have to stay true to yourself, true to your mental, true to stay in balance, true to your career, how you perceive staying, your integrity, and things is going to, because I really feel like there's some strong networking going on too, and there's some communication that's going to go through too that you've been waiting for, or improved communication. Okay, the cards you guys got is the Two of Cups. Okay, this could be something where there's a love situation, because it's definitely love, love being transformed, things that you don't see, communication, maybe I'm starting something up with someone, communicating with somebody online. This also could be something with just something you love. This also, in my experience, could be just I know that children can be a part of that too, as far as like the Two of Cups, like especially if you have two children, because it's the depth of the love. But definitely this is speaking like romantic vibes, like partnership, having balance with your inner emotions and love for self. We have the Nine of Pentacles. So some of you are single. Some of you are single and you want love, or you're inviting love in, or for some of you, you are in love with yourself right now and building a brand independently, building something independently, moving forward independently, where no one is helping you through this process. And if someone is helping you, of course, there's a few people, like, just a couple of people that you even trust to help you with this process. We have the Lovers. Someone isn't really inviting love, and there is some improved communication going on here with the Lovers. Lovers is Gemini energy. Lovers is about communication, about love, but sometimes it could be also someone that you don't expect to come through, that's going to come through. Some very, very unexpected energy here. This also could be telecommunication. So maybe, telepathic communication, something where you guys are getting more in touch with your mental and your subconscious and how that works too. Let's see what other cards you guys got. Okay, you guys have the Four of Wands in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse. This is letting me know that there is something that was possibly going on that is associated with family, that is associated, that could have been very, very manipulative in a sense. You do need to trust your intuition in this particular energy to transform these situations. This also could be someone making the decision to love themselves and let go of something that was possibly toxic in the home or with the family or something like that as well. Okay, like choosing their self, I'm getting honoring themselves. Very interesting cards. Okay, you guys got hope is the conduit for miracles. Let me turn these. Hope is the conduit for miracles. The fact that it was in reverse, there's a need for you to have more hope and know that things are transforming behind the scenes. Like communication, your values, love for yourself, love coming in, things like that is transforming behind the scenes. You just don't see it, and you need to still stand with yourself, stay true to yourself, have hope and faith. You have the moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. Like I was saying, there is the need for you to stay true to yourself, and honor certain things and keep pushing forward, because I feel like whatever is going on is not happening as you expect it to happen. So just be very, very mindful of that. And when you surrender it, it's going to happen naturally, or you're going to be guided in how to deal with the situation, or, how to embrace, a situation. You guys have acknowledging your inside world. I acknowledge how far I've come, even if I am not getting money for my growth. Proud of oneself. I'm the only person that validate me. A negative aspect is needing outside validation. Very, very interesting, because there was a charm that's like, please love me, and I really felt like that was this reading is deep. This reading is very, very deep. You guys got divination in your inside world, using divination to guide. Understanding divination is energies that can change, which people don't really understand that. There's different meanings for everything. Different meanings for signs, houses. There's lower and higher vibrations. So even if you think things are supposed to work out certain ways, like, for instance, 7th house justice. You may think that justice is supposed to work a particular way, and justice is going to happen another way. You need to surrender to that, because the energies change, and it's not what you think it is. It's just your perception of whatever the divination is telling you. That's the reason why you have to study more. You guys have change in your outside world. Cutting toxicity, changing your appearance, changing residence, car, changing your social setting, changing spiritual beliefs. A negative aspect is choosing to stay in toxic situations. And it could be any of those things, or even change to whatever you consider change to be. Don't take what's just here. It's just giving you examples of what that change could be. You guys got blood is liquid. It flows like water. Water evaporates. Blood stains. Stop giving. Toxic family passes. I think that hit somebody in the gut. I'm going to just move forward. Because massive abundance is coming. Be patient. I like it. Caution is warranted. Look deeper into this situation before proceeding further. It's this situation. Something in the home. We have the 4 of Wands here, the High Priestess. The High Priestess is the High Priestess actually can't. No. High Priestess. No, the High Priestess, I believe, is Cancer. Yeah, the High Priestess is Cancer. This is something with the home, which explains that 3 and 4 dice that was right there. And the 4s kept coming up. Something with the home, family, something like that. Your foundations, people you consider your family, something like that. You guys got Twisted in reverse. Twisted by Keith Sweat. You know the lyrics to that song. You know the video too. You guys got Half Crazy. Somebody got y'all going crazy. Can't stop messing with somebody. He couldn't stop messing with her. She could, he couldn't stop messing with her. Very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Then you guys got Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. And finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Ooh, child. This reading right here. Ooh. All right, group 2. I hope that resonates for you. Please go and subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video. Let me know how it resonates for you in the comment. Emoji something, because these readings are deep, honey. Woo! I'm about to move on to group 3. I hope to see you in the next video. All right. Okay, group 3. We have the 12th house here. So basically, there's a theme with all 3 groups that whatever was going on in the 12th house, something that's hidden, something that's not seen. This is affecting all groups, no matter what group you are drawn to. There are some things that's coming to an end. You're trying to bring balance with the 7th house here on the side, and you really are networking and trying to get your associations. For some of you, you're advocates for something, which will draw you into new associations and people that are loyal to you. What is going on behind the scenes is 3 and 4. Oh my God, you guys are killing me. It's like the same pattern with it. Seems to me like you don't each group have the same stuff. Like, it's crazy. Usually it's something different, like 3 and 4 things going on with your family. It was another dice that was here that was 3 4. It's crazy. It's crazy. This reading is very, very crazy. Things that's going on behind the scene is, setting the foundations, boundaries. Your intuition is being expanded. A situation with your family or your foundation is being transformed. Your communication is being transformed. Things is coming out that needs to come out. Things is coming out about friends. There's something that's being transformed behind the scenes that's going to bring you balance, and it's going to improve your mental health. It's going to, you're getting signs and synchronicities through dreams. Let's see what cards you guys got, because you guys are killing me. You guys are basically ending a cycle. We have the 10 of clubs, which is basically the 10 of wands. We do have a dream catcher here in the back. You guys are getting a lot of signs and synchronicities through dreams. And it's funny because I never noticed that she was in a dream catcher. So it's very interesting and very significant to you, because I never noticed that before, but I just noticed it now. But you're getting a lot of signs and synchronicities, especially with the 12th house here. 12th house is like the ruler of dreams. You're getting a lot of signs and synchronicities through dreams, through the dream state, which is helping you end a cycle. You got Justice. You know what's so freaky about that? You're getting signs and synchronicities through dreams and then Justice. I can't with you guys, Aries. I just can't. This could be about a legal situation. This, you balancing your life. This also could be about a relationship. This is just crazy. Also, things that's coming to the surface is possibly things that was possibly hidden. Things that you inquired about, you worried about, things that you possibly known, things that was hidden, but other people didn't know about it. So situations like that. I just can't with you guys. Let me move forward. When I lean toward love, I am led, okay? Love of self is going to lead you, okay? Obstacles are detours in the right direction. My outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. Something about the full moon was very, very significant for you too. You guys got growth in your inside world. Ascending to higher consciousness. I see that. Controlling your energy. bringing that balance. Learning your strengths and your weaknesses, bringing balance. Creating boundaries, protecting your energy naturally. A negative aspect is still questioning your spiritual growth and judging others and comparing yourself to others. You guys got the divine. In your inside world, messages from the divine, spiritual downloads, spiritual knowledge, divine timing. Everything has energy, meaning, and vibrations. You're learning how to read energy and auras and things, and noticing that everything has energy and vibrations. I really get a strong law of attraction type of energy. A negative aspect is not listening to your intuition and not trusting the divine. You guys said, God, give thanks for the smaller things. I'm done with bullshit. I don't want to talk. You don't want to talk about it no more. You want actions. Which is making you feel good as hell. Feeling good as hell. Hey. You guys got use your discernment in this situation. The fact that it was in reverse is letting me know that you guys are possibly struggling with that and defining it. But it's the spiritual knowledge is going to help you increase your intuition so you can use your discernment, because discernment, like intuition is one thing, but it's increased intuition that leads you to discernment. It's actually two separate different things, because sometimes you have to have complete balance of your third eye. You have to have complete balance of yourself before you can get that discernment, before moving forward and proceeding with caution and creating boundaries that's appropriate. Spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you guide a positive perspective. You guys got Let Me Love You by Mario. You deserve better, girl. You deserve better. And you guys got So Beautiful by Music Soul Child. You know that you're my baby, my lover, my lady. You have this waiting for you, but I feel like for some of you, you are in a toxic situation where there's possibly a lot of lies and stuff, and there is someone that can actually feel this way about you, but you got to be able to release and use your discernment in regards to the situation and be done with actually be done with the bullshit. You have to keep in mind, because your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. There's somebody's eyeing you already that feels like you're made just for them. There's someone that's eyeing you already that feel like you should let me love you. And whether you're a man or this is crazy. I'm very interesting. Let me know in the comments. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Express your love. Go ahead and make that romantic gesture. And honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Okay? I do feel like this is an energy also where, the holiday time is just going to be spending time with this person, or getting to know this person, or filling out the vibes and the energy and stuff. But I feel like there's some energy where you have to close out and be actually done with the situation before moving forward. And it's something that has you kind of stuck a little bit, possibly a very emotional, manipulative situation as well. All right, group 3, I hope this resonates for you. Please go and subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, share it. Also, donate, you guys. Donate this. There'll be a link at the bottom where you can donate. And I'll see you in the next video. I love you guys. Ashe.